The calling of Isaiah, the vision in the temple. In the year that King Uzziah died, I saw the Lord. Thus begins Isaiah's awe-inspiring vision. High and exalted was his throne, and the train of his robe filled the temple. The house resounded with the glory of the Most High, and the smoke of his presence covered everything, like a veil of mystery and holiness. Above him stood the Seraphim, creatures of fire and splendor. Each one had 6 wings. With 2 they covered their faces, with 2 they covered their feet, and with 2 they flew. And they cried out to one another, like thunder echoing through eternity, "Holy, holy, holy is the Lord of hosts. The whole earth is full of his glory." The sound of their voices shook the doorposts, and the temple was filled with smoke. Then I fell to the ground, my heart melting in fear and reverence, and I cried, "Woe is me, I am undone, for I am a man of unclean lips, and I dwell among a people of unclean lips, for my eyes have seen the King, the Lord of hosts." But behold, one of the seraphim flew to me, holding in his hand a live coal which he had taken from the altar with tongs. He touched my mouth and said, "Behold, this has touched your lips, your iniquity is taken away, and your sin is purged." And in that moment, the weight of guilt dissolved like smoke in the wind. The fire from the altar did not consume me. It purified me. The same God who shakes the heavens with his glory is the God who heals with his mercy. Then I heard the voice of the Lord, echoing like rivers of power and tenderness. "Whom shall I send, and who will go for us?" And without hesitation the burning heart replied, "Here am I, send me." At that moment, Isaiah ceased to be merely a man. He became a messenger of the eternal, a voice crying in the wilderness, a prophet among kings and nations, a herald of justice and hope. The temple, once filled with smoke and fear, became an altar of commissioning. There among seraphim and cherubim, among coals and glory, a calling was born that would echo through the ages. Isaiah, a great prophet in dark and overwhelming times. He spoke, he warned, he delivered God's message without fear, and thus fulfilled his divine calling. For when the fire of God touches a man, that man becomes a flame that lights up the nations. Holy, holy, holy is the Lord of hosts. The whole earth is full of his glory. Here remains a magnificent story that speaks to our own days. Even amid so many ideologies, false teachers, and men drunk with power, there are still Isaiahs who fearlessly proclaim the will of God. Let us continue in that same spirit. If you enjoyed this story, leave your like and subscribe to the channel, for that helps this message reach more people. Biblical Showcase will continue to bring new revelations.